to go live, and so here I am going live. I set the time wrong. I set it for 6:15 this morning, and actually what I meant was 6:15 tonight. But I'm a little bit early because there was a flood in my basement today, and there's a nice man fixing the flood in my basement. This case, the Alec Murdaugh case, first of all, today was so boring. Kind of like nothing happened boring, like hardcore boring. I slept for, according to my nice aura ring here, I slept for an hour and 15 minutes. I woke up, I had not missed a thing. It was gun, 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 facts, 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 details, details, details. I could not have been more bored. But this is what we know from this week. Well, this is what we learned today, despite all the boring testimony. There was a gun guy on the case who loves his job. He was all about the guns, the guns, the guns, guns this, guns that. He did a lot of chatter about guns. I was not here for it. But then he said that there was some sort of blood or DNA or something inside the shotgun. Is that Maggie's blood? Maggie, or was that Paul's blood? Whose blood was on the gun? And here's the other thing. Are they fat shaming Maggie in death? This is what I mean by that. Paul was shot with a shotgun, and apparently they used that shotgun to shoot birds, like waterfowl, landfowl, something like that. They used it to kill birds. To shoot Maggie, they used the gun that they used to shoot hogs. I would be very offended by that. Listen, I don't want to get shot by anything. I don't even want to get a shot at the doctor's office, but I do because, good health. But if I get shot and somebody shoots me with an elephant gun or a pig gun, don't tell nobody that. Don't have people out in these streets talking about, yeah, it took a hog gun to take her down. Well, that is a comment on the size of my behind, and I do not appreciate it. Also, at the end of trial today, the last thing before the lawyers got off the stand, they talked about some conversation, and the words consciousness of guilt was mentioned. Here's the setting. So Alec and his lawyers and other law partners and friends and neighbors and whoever were all at the house on July 10th, shortly after the murders, and somebody had a convert. Alec said something, an excited utterance, I do not know. Something that somebody else in that group thought demonstrated a consciousness of guilt. What did he say? Will it come in? Will the judge allow it in? What witness are they going to call? I have so many questions. This is what I think happened, right? So all the wives must have been friends with Maggie. And when they found out all this mess was going on and all the law partners had to pitch in money and pay back Alec's money, the money that he stole, that's his evil deeds, something tells me those wives were not happy about it. Would you have been happy about it? If that happened to my husband, honey, the roof would have been raised. I would have been furious. Yeah, so mad I can't even form words right now. But those wives were all around, and now their friend is dead, and they're looking at him with the side eye. And they're saying, what do they say? If you get together with those girls on a Saturday, on a Sunday, you got a bottomless mimosa brunch going on, what do they say? You know what I think they're saying? He killed her. He killed her. People in that community, everybody's whispering about it, talking about it. Now, publicly, they'll go on CNN or whatever. They were a loving family. We love them. But in the privacy of their own home, over a cup of morning coffee or a mimosa at brunch, they're giving him the side eye. And where is Maggie's family? Where are they? Because one of the friends, Will, whatever his name is, one of the son, what's the son's name? One of Paul's friends said, Rogan Gibson, the guy who received the Snapchat video, he said, I heard Alec down at the kennels right before the murders in response to a question from Maggie's parents. And there's some question as to how Alec responded to that. He either said, oh, no, 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 it wasn't me, or he said nothing and let it ride. Either way, Maggie's family, who she was very close to, was not there. Her parents are old. Okay, so maybe they won't be there. Her sister, who was like her BFF, closest friend in the world, her sister's not there. Something tells me she's looking askance at Alex and the whole Murdaugh game. Now, the word on the street is that Maggie and her sister were both like raised to marry up, to marry rich men. And the sister married a man who got her living in a nice mansion out in the city. And Maggie had to go live in that little old country town. And Maggie was none too pleased to be in that country ass town. Well, her sisters these 20 years were like, oh, you still living in that country behind town. And now you're dead. With the shady behind husband Who? Why are you barking? These dogs. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Maggie's sister is living in a big fancy town. Maggie is living over there in the sticks, but she does have the beach house. So good for her. She can go to the beach when she wants to go to the beach. But they say Alec had a very, very bad temper and he used to rage out at her. Now, I don't have facts over here. You know how I roll. Gossip, rumor, and innuendo. So nobody sue me, please and thank you. Because you know all I got is the Corolla. But not even is it a Corolla? Yeah, I got rid of the Camry. I got a Corolla. Um, Something is afoot with this family. You know something's afoot with the family, and I know something's afoot with this family. Finally, the ammunition. That gun guy went on and on and on about ammunition today. My brain nearly fell out of my head. Ooh, like Paul's did. Oh, that was in poor taste. But why was the same ammunition that was used in Paul's gun also found on his night table? Family ammunition, family guns. This man killed his family. I have the proof. I've seen everything I need. Honestly, the Snapchat video was all I ever needed to see. We will find out more on Monday. I need a break. I need a break from this case. I need a break from thinking about it and talking about it. And I need to go do something exciting like figure out how they're going to get all that water out of my basement. It is a situation, y'all. Everybody, have a great, safe weekend. And I hope your basement is drier than mine. I'll talk to you soon. As soon as I figure out how to turn off this fucking thing. Wait, is it that button? Nope, not that button. Maybe this one.